Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine and this is going to be the February reading for the sign of Aquarius. I apologize that the readings have been getting out a little late. I've been busy. Please keep in mind that these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Also check your sun, moon, rising as well as your Venus for additional messages. If you'd like a personal reading, all the information is below. Now, what we have that Aquarius is dealing with is the Master, new beginnings, greed, and troubleshoot. Now, the Master could be, mastering oneself, thinking logically instead of emotionally, head over heart, or trying to, in regards to having new beginnings. Greed symbolizes our desires of what we want, and troubleshooter is about trying to figure out a way, perhaps, to get what we want, to have new beginnings, to kind of take control over ourselves, our lives. Let's see, the Master. Remember, this, how I read it is, it's either you or the person that you're dealing with. Just flip the energy around for whatever is you in the situation. The Master. We have Gran Signore, and then we have La Lettera. So this is the love letter. So this is either you wanting to express your feelings, or you've received a message from someone and you're trying to figure out if a new beginning is possible, if you can, in the end, have what you want out of this situation. Whoops, I'm losing my cards. Greed, we have the female lover, or someone who hides their affections. So perhaps you're wanting the love of this person, or you're trying to figure out if you can express your love to this person again. You're trying to troubleshoot a new beginning with them. Now, what you're thinking and feeling is gain. This is about forward movement, progression in regards to love. And then we have ending, and then the Fool. So if you're looking to reconcile, you're looking to have a new beginning, to take a leap of faith in love, in moving forward in love, having success and victory in love. Gain kind of reminds me a little too of the Six of Wands. Let's see, ending. Ending, we have Ilnemica, which is the female foe, or someone who is not too happy with us, or this is you feeling this way because something ended. And then we have Domestico, which is the male helper. There's a female helper and a male helper in this deck. This could also mean, when I see this, I think of domesticated, like perhaps it's someone that you once lived with, or it's a living situation, but this is, again, help. receiving help or trying to help a situation. We got mercante, which is the merchant, which is could be someone who's at a distance, or someone that's needing travel to see someone, or someone who's trying to negotiate again a new beginning, or find a way to fix a situation that perhaps is an unwell situation, or this is someone feeling depression, low morale, in regards to the thief, something that we felt was taken from us, or because we're missing someone, or because someone left, snuck off and left. So again, this could be you or the person that you're dealing with. The Fool, we have Morte. Now the Fool here, it's like, you know, the traditional Fool, where it's about, you know, new beginnings, new adventures, but it's also about leaping into things without thinking, you know, like a foolish choice. And then we have Morte, which is, you know, death endings, like the traditional death card, transitions, old things ending so new things can begin, or something that ended badly. Due to some lies here. And there's going to be a conversation, or someone needs to have a conversation about this. And also this is Letterato, which is, you know, the man of letters. This is someone who's discovering, so maybe discovering a way to have a conversation about what happened here, so that you can move forward in love. Gain, we have Mercante again. So this could be, you know, again, moving, or someone who's at a distance, or someone who's trying to figure out a way to negotiate a new beginning. Yeah, conversation about love. So again, you're either going to have a conversation, or you need to have a conversation, or one's already been had for this month. And how you should be thinking and feeling is storm. It's about, you know, weathering the storm, getting out of one's confusion of the situation or uncertainty. And then we have spiritual. This could be healing, or a spiritual path that you're on, or it's spiritual guidance, trying to follow one's spiritual guidance in regards to, or needing to, because this is how you should be thinking and feeling. And then talent, this is, you know, trying to figure out a way again. And then justice, and this is, you know, about getting justice in a situation, getting things to turn around in our favor. So let us see. Storm. Storm. Oof. We have the male enemy. So this could be how you're feeling about a person. As we have the female enemy, and now we have the male enemy. So the two of you could be at odds with one another, or consider each other rivals in this situation, like can't seem to find a common ground or an understanding. Or, you know, you discovered that someone was behaving this way, And you're needing to, you know, allow healing to happen. And then we have the female enemy again on storm. So we have the male and the female, and then we have domestico, and then we have denari, and then we have melancholia and gran signore. So either someone is depressed over their financial situation, or they're and they're looking to feel like, because Gran Signore is someone who's kind of like got his stuff together, someone who's confident, man of high society, in the positive aspects of this card. It's having confidence. So perhaps, again, there is some kind of money issue here, which is preventing people from having confidence. Or money was a factor for both of you. Perhaps it was a relationship based on, you know, meeting needs. Could be some kind of codependent situation. But it's like, I don't know if somebody's needing some help with finances. And perhaps they're thinking that that will somehow change things or help to aid a situation in moving forward. Perhaps people feel stuck because they don't have the finances. Then we have confusion. We have the female helper. And then we have faithfulness, loyalty, you know, relationships, fidelity. And then we have La Reunion, which is, you know, about coming together in union, reconciling. So perhaps, again, if this is having to do with money, because I feel like money is somewhat of an issue here, because we have the female helper and the male helper, and we have like relationships and reconciling and depression because people don't feel like they have what it takes in order to make a move. And so there's uncertainty if maybe someone will help them out. Because again, finances might be a factor here. Spiritual. And we have Fortuna, things turning around for the better. This is like kind of reminds me of the Wheel of Fortune. Could be karmic issues here. Old cycles ending, possibilities for new ones to begin. And this is about healing again, and the spiritual bond or union or marriage even, because that's what this card symbolizes, a strong bond, a union. It could be a soulmate relationship. Talent, again, unfortunate events like the Tower. So again, it's trying to find a way, I guess, to make peace to get things to turn around in your favor despite this unfortunate event, things that ended, people not being on the same page, people kind of being at odds with each other again. Finances might be a factor in regards to coming back together or during this relationship. And this is how you should be thinking. I mean, they're kind of suggesting that you try to think positively about turning around your situation, or that, despite what's transpired here, whatever is the result, things will turn around for the better. Or try to think positively about the future. And the challenge, lesson, or obstacle involved here is sexual attraction, which could be just, the relationship, having peace, again, within this relationship, learning from our mistakes, either with this person or you're the brown-haired man, trying to make peace, fix the mistakes. And then we have the stranger. This is either you're wanting to find some peace in regards to whatever's transpired here. It's about living and learning. Perhaps, the relationship with this person, there were a lot of mistakes, a lot of regrets. Perhaps this is about being open to meeting someone new, or this is about someone trying to present themselves as someone who's changed or learned from their mistakes in regards to the fair gray-haired woman, which could be you. Or again, you can flip it, wondering if perhaps either this is about being open to meeting someone new or seeing someone in a new light, because people have lived and learned from their mistakes. So that could be a challenge for you to kind of see things differently. Fair gray-haired woman, we have Javim Fanchula, which is an attraction to a young lady or attraction to someone. It could be attraction to someone from our past. La Vecchia Senora is kind of like the fair gray-haired woman, someone who could be in their 40s and up, or just someone who's matured through a situation. So again, it's either you have an attraction to this person from your past, and you're trying to have some peace with this person. Again, living and learning from our past mistakes. And then we have, on fair gray-haired woman, again, we have the Marte card, which is, again, endings, transformation. It's also like a complete detachment, complete emotional detachment. So again, this could be you feeling this way. Which is maybe why there needs to be some kind of reflection on what's transpired here. so that you can have peace within yourself. The Stranger, we have militare, which is strategizing. So either this is, again, you trying to strategize a way for someone to see you differently, or it's the other way around, for you to see someone else differently. Again, this is on the Stranger. We have la nemica, the female foe. Again, domestico. Again, money. Again, sadness. So this is all on the Stranger. There's definitely some kind of money is playing a factor in this situation somehow. Somehow, either it's your feelings towards someone or your feelings about yourself in regards to finances and feeling independent, or feeling like you have what it takes, or viewing someone in a different light despite or getting someone again to see you in a different light despite whatever has transpired here in the past, which could have involved some kind of financial issue, as well as feeling like someone is not for us, conspiring against us. And it's about trying to make peace in this situation. And how to move through this challenge, lesson, or obstacle is deception. Either someone is lying, or someone needs to reveal a truth, either to someone else or to themselves. And then we have stop, look, and listen, which is, you know, something that they need to pay attention to. And we have anxiety, which is, again, fears, worries. And we have abundance. So abundance could also just mean, I mean, this isn't the money card, but again, people could be worried about money. But we'll check on this. Deception. Deception. Deception, we have the Thief. So again, this is something that has been taken from us, or it's something that is missing, or someone who stepped out of the relationship. And then we have, again, Fortuna, things turning around for the better in regards to this relationship. Stop, look, listen, we have Sacerdote, which could be, you know, pay attention to your spiritual guidance in regards to this matter. So there can be healing from our foolish choices. This is pleasure seekers, people that, you know, are only thinking about in the moment, what they can get in the moment, what makes them happy in the moment. Sometimes they don't think about, you know, the effects long term that could have on themselves or other people. So Again, this could be feeling like, you know, this is like mistakes too, foolish choices. But they're encouraging healing in this situation. Abundance, this was going to flip. And we have La Alegría, which is, you know, celebrating with friends, family, good times. Being around people that we enjoy. Reuniting. La Alegría, which is about change, transformation, irritability, even tactfulness, and the way that we speak, because we also have Messengere, and then we have new beginnings. So either you're receiving a message or you need to deliver a message to try to, again, heal this situation. Or perhaps you're annoyed with the message that you received. And again, you're trying to figure out a way to heal, to move forward, either with this person or just in general. You know, again, living and learning from our mistakes. But they want you to, you know, release your stress and worries about the situation. Let go and let God. Anxiety, again, irritability, about a message, new beginning, same three cards. So there's some kind of fear or worry, or they're telling you to let go of your fears and worries and your attitude about things, how you're thinking about something, so that there can be abundance. And what you're hoping for is scandal, dark-haired woman, a lady, and vulnerable. So this is either you hoping to, again, heal this situation with a person, or if this is you trying to get out of your negative emotions about what's transpired here, you know, to heal it. The lady, it could be, again, following one's intuition, or if this is, again, the dark-haired woman and the lady are one and the same, and they're the object of your affections, it's because you view them as everything that you could want. They're the epitome of woman for you. And then we have vulnerable. So you're either hoping to open up to this person, or you're hoping that they will open up to you. So again, that this situation can be healed and transformed. Vulnerable, we have spiritual guidance, again, healing. Vulnerable, we have the consolation prize. You know, because things didn't quite work out the way that you wanted. So you're hoping that, again, healing can happen here. And then we, after waiting around for it for so long, being in our thoughts, thinking of the different scenarios and ways, and again, ruminating thoughts. And then we have La Lettera, which is, again, the love letter. So either you're hoping, after waiting around for so long, thinking of all the different ways that things could, that you wanted, you know, but things didn't work out quite the way that you wanted. But it's about someone needing to open up and express and communicate. A lot of these came out for what you fear. You fear that it's going to be too much of a challenge, that it's the end of the lovers, or that you won't be able to, you fear that you won't be able to make a decision or about communicating, or because you're fearing the worst and you think there's going to be, you know, too much of a challenge here, and you're lacking inspiration, wisdom, thinking things will never change with the woman of the world. Because I think we have Macante and stuff here before. Again, this could be someone who's at distance. Woman of the world, someone who's at a distance. Woman of the world kind of reminds me of the Nine of Pentacles lady. She's a woman who's got her stuff together, independent. So this, if you're the one, you maybe you're fearing, you know, your independence, or fearing that things won't change, that all is lost. You know, people have fears of being alone as well. What Spirit's advice is, it's about forgiving. Like I said, it's forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. Now, as I mentioned up here, we had the male helper and we had the female helper come out a couple of times. And then we saw, you know, finances being a factor. So, again, there might be some fears around speaking up or revealing truths in regards to finances, or asking for help, or thinking people might think that you're only looking to be with them for financial reasons, or there is something here about help, assistance of some sort. But they're saying let your friends help you. And then we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. And honeymoon, it's like the Six of Swords. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. It's onward and upward, leaving the past behind, leaving, you know, living and learning again, moving on to calmer waters. Let your friends help you. We have Prigione, someone who feels stuck, feeling like they can't move forward. And then we have the Disgrazia, which is, again, like the Tower, the unfortunate event or something that ended badly. So, again, it's about, you know, somebody's feeling stuck. And it could be due to financial reasons. That's why they're saying let your friends help you. And then we have, in the ally position, the Altar Priestess. Preparation, prayer, and sacred ritual. And in your challenge position, we have the Dragon's Duel. Dragon's Duel, which is about inner conflict, morality, and conscious choice. So let us see what these two cards say. 39. The stage is set and the world is waiting for you to take your place in sacred meditation and prayer. As your ally, the Altar Priestess brings the ritual of reverent interaction with the mundane world. You're being required now to see everything as sacred, all of life as meditation, and every action as a prayer of devotion. When you're able to perceive the world in this way, your question will lead you to the appropriate answer. If all is sacred, how can anything be wrong? Ask how you can shift your consciousness to see your circumstances through the eyes of the divine, and you will realize how perfect and sacred everything is right now. I think I mentioned that up here, how they're wanting you to kind of change your perspective in regards to the situation. That's why you have the Master here. It's about thinking logically. Thinking logically about whatever's transpired here, about the why it has, or, you know, what's next steps to take, or how you can move through it And they're telling you, you know, to not have stress and worry, you know, to go for what it is that you want, to have abundance, but they're wanting you to kind of pay attention to what's going on here. And it is some kind of lies involved, again, whether it be financial or it's lying to oneself. But they're just wanting you to be kind of more aware about this, again, spiritual, about this path that you're on, and why everything is unfolding the way that it has. And it's time for new beginnings, again, forgiving and learning from our mistakes, so that we can have abundance, so that we can have new beginnings. Again, whether it's with this person or on your own, it's whatever you decide, but they're wanting you to kind of take a look at the bigger picture here. And that might help you in how you proceed forward. Because we have the Dragon's Duel, it's about, you know, unable to make choices, or again, feeling stuck, like you can't move forward. But this is all mental, it's all you bringing it upon yourself. 23, we all do it, dear. You're not alone. We can kill ourselves with those ruminating thoughts. The Dragon's Duel, ally and challenger. So this is both. The Dragon's Duel takes place at the proverbial fork in the road. It's both ally and challenger at once, as it represents the tension of opposites. Even though the truth is that we live in unity, we experience a duality of faith and doubt, love and fear, right and wrong, black and white. This aspect of your current experience asks you to accept that although you may be going one way, another may call you to change direction. Now is the time to inquire whether it's your ego or your soul leading you. There are always choices in life. Decision-making also solves inner conflict. If you're torn between two dragons, the one that you choose to feed will be the one that wins. Which is it? If it's not the one that serves the highest of your intentions, deliberately feed the other, and the duel will be won in your favor. That's why you have the Justice here. Spiritual justice. Again, it's all about your perspective on a situation. And then we have Treasure Island. Happy, happy, and orphaned. So let us see. That's like feeling left out in the cold. Maybe they're telling you that to not feel that way. Look for the treasure. Be happy. Try to be in the present moment. Let's see, number 9. Treasure Island. The law of attraction brings dreams into fruition, the results of positive thinking made manifest, abundance appearing as if from nowhere. And you have abundance here. See, they're saying, don't worry. Financial gains and the sharing of good fortune. As I mentioned here, there was a lot of finances involved, so I do believe it plays a part in this situation. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase, where all along hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. Relationship message. Your relationship is a treasure, providing even more than you need, but you may not see that right now. No matter how long you've been together, you and your partner are always discovering hidden gems about yourselves. I think you had the Literato guy there. That's about discovery, about yourselves and each other. Now is a time of discovery. It's as if everything is in sync and everything is new again. Romance blooms and love is in the air. You can be assured that this partnership will bring you great gifts and valuable lessons. Keep your heart open. The message of this card is to celebrate love and what it teaches you. And then we have 26. Joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. Your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment, whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You're free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes from actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because something is outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of your being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. Relationship message. There are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with, and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in a reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship, and if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself, like bees to honey. And then we have 5. Orphaned, a sense of loss, an identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in, the need to belong, uncertainty about your place. We were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and the larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of, rather than separate from, is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way you did before, and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you will find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everyone will understand you. It's time to move on. Relationship message. As you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you are drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you feel left out, unable to get that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are, without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. Isn't that the truth? So, again, look at things as all happens for a reason. It's all here to teach you something. It's all about living and learning. It's about forgiving others and forgiving ourselves, because we know it takes 2 to tango. And we're all here for the same reason: shedding karma, learning lessons, getting back to the self. So whatever you decide, always try to keep that perspective and have faith that, again, what is meant for you is meant for you, and what isn't, sometimes rejection is God's protection. And it's about changing one's outlook on the situation, trying to, again, release control, trying to control the whens, the hows, the whats, being logical in your approach, whatever it is. And again, either conversations are going to be had or they need to be had in order to kind of clear the air, know where you stand. And on that note, I send you love and light. I wish you well. I wish you healing and luck in regards to this and anything else you might be going through. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.